And apart from that, we can create a page that will lead us to maybe our picture or any document that we have, maybe being a PDF or a PowerPoint, or maybe a CSS style sheet. So we create a link by creating an anchor tag, href, to locate us to where our destination. Then the name that will be visible on our browser. So maybe Google, sorry. So maybe Google, then we close it. So this is the basic tag or information that we need to create a link. So I'll create different type page that is not part of our web page. So doing that, since it's online, we use the HTTP, then forward slash, then maybe www.google.com. So with this, we've created a link that will lead us to a Google page. So I'll save my work, then launch it in a browser. So I'll refresh it. So you can see that a link is being created. So you can see as I move my cursor to the link, it changed from that arrow to a hand, meaning it's a link that leads to a different page. And please look below here. You can see that it locates where this link leads to. So it leads to Google. I click on it. We all see it's Google. Please, are we clear? Please, are we clear?
Yeah, there's a line that went down small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll go back. So this is my browser, and this is the link that I created. Google.
Yes,
Please
you can
look
continue.
beneath this place where the cursor is. You all see www.google.com. So that's the destination where our link will lead to. So when I click on it, you all can see that it has opened Google for us. So this is how we create a link to a different site, which is not our own. When you remove this HTTP, it won't work. So I would like to use this opportunity to also say something small about navigating through our documents, such that I'll be having maybe different types of folders, maybe an image folder, HTML folder, CSS folder. How can I locate this information and link them inside my web page? So this is the first one. This is another form of link. So the anchor tag, href, that's our destination. Then maybe, let's say this one is my site. My site. So I'll close it. So please, let's look at something. This is my folder for tutorials.
You've apologized to me many times.
Somebody is playing, watching a video.
But
But
for us to be away from each other.
Please, can you off your background sound, the TV?
For the sake of the people we love. No bandwidth.
Not you, somebody's background.
Okay,
TV
this is my folder.
The TV is making noise.
This is my tutorial. Then I'm having HTML page. So this is my file. So I want to link this file to a different file outside that folder. Maybe let's say I'm having a different, let's say for example, this home. I want to link the file that is inside the tutorials to this one. So this is how we do it. One, we use the dot backslash or forward slash to move a step backwards or to move outside the current folder that we are in currently. Please, are we clear?
Yes, we are here.
Use the dot forward slash to move backward or outside the folder that we are in.
Push the mouse, your pointer.
So let's take that we had a folder inside that same file location. That one we use the name of the folder. Then we use the slash to move inside that folder. But since we don't have the folder inside and it's outside our folder, we use the back forward slash to move one step back. So let's look at something.
Tell someone what you feel about her. She won't ever forget it.
The Source TV is on. It's actually is disturbing. The TV that we are listening to, can we put it off?
Is it okay?
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Okay. So now we are in this particular directory and we want to move backwards to our desktop. So we then add another dot slash. So with this, we are now in our desktop. Then the name of the file that you want to link. So with this one, I'm having home.html. So then I then type home.html. Please, are we clear?
Okay.
Come again. So, can I ask a question?
Oh, please, you can ask.
In reference to this, is it also possible that I open the file, wherever it is, and copy address and just paste?
Okay, it's a good method, but it can only run on your machine. Because maybe the file, I said it can only run. Hello.
Yeah.
It can run, but on only your machine, because on the server, it can locate maybe your C drive, maybe desktop, and maybe the name of that folder that it is in. But with this type of navigation,
yeah,
if it is in a server or anywhere else it finds itself, it can navigate and open that particular document for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I know that.
So now, yeah, you were saying that to first move out of our folder, we have to go backwards one. That's the two dots.
Yeah.
Forward slash. Then if we have to go outside that place again another dot forward slash.
So if it was to be in 10 folders, we use the dot forward slash dot 10 times.
10 times, okay.
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 So let's take it, for instance, assuming the folder, can you open your pictures folder? So assuming you open your pictures folder and you have to trace a folder within pictures folder, then
the
we'll have to
images
be going
folder.
how many times? Good, the images folder.
Okay, let's take, let me create another folder in this directory, maybe picture.
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to navigate to this folder. First of all, let me clean this one. And let me start from where my file is. So let's take we are here and we want to move one step backwards. So I just use my // So now with this, I'm now here in this tutorials folder. So I then open my images folder with this images with this /. Then I've entered the images folder.
Okay.
So I've entered the images folder and I want to enter the picture folder. So I then type picture, then /. So with this, I'm inside the picture folder.
Okay.
Then the name of that particular file that you want.
Okay.
So assuming maybe it's a Word document, maybe Word.doc. Are we clear?
Yes.
For example, a Word document. Okay. So we'll be using this type of navigation very, very a lot. Let's take, we'll be having different sites and we want to link them together. We'll use this type of navigation to link those external pages together. So I want to link to that home. So by /, then home.html. Save it. Then reload my browser. So here is it. I have my site. So you can see it navigates us to the file C user, and then I go by desktop, then home.html. So when I click on it, automatically it opens that page for me.
Okay.
Please, are we clear?
Sure.
Okay. And we have the situation where we have a large content where we want to use, let's say, I have an information inside this same page and I want a link. When I click on that link, it navigates me to that particular section of my page. For example, let me create a paragraph with the first one, let's say with a heading of header 2 tag, first, then a paragraph, okay. Let's say this one is a paragraph 1. Then I'll create another paragraph header 2 tag with maybe second. And a paragraph. Then a last one, a header 2 and with third. So I want a link. When I click on that link, it will navigate me to this particular third paragraph. Please, are you getting me?
Just come again.
I want a link.
Yeah.
That's when I click on it, it will navigate me to the same page but different content.
Okay.
Let me save it. Then reload my browser. Okay, I think I should add more so that you can see the effect very well. I want to add more. Okay, so I want a link. When I click on it, it will navigate me to the third paragraph.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, so with this, I give the third paragraph an ID or maybe a class.
Yeah.
Please, when we talk of an ID, it's a special identifier given to a tag to make it unique from other particular tags. So for example, we have header 2 tags about 3 times, and I want to select this particular one. I use an ID to differentiate this third header from the rest. So I give it an ID, name third. Please, are we clear? So I come here to create a break. I'll create a link. Then which the location. Since it's within the same page, I'll just use the pound sign to represent an ID. So the hash, then the ID, that's the third, then maybe third paragraph. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to reload my browser. Then there is it. Click on the third. Automatically, it scrolls to that particular page or the section that we want.
Come, Rick, go up. Let me see. I mean, scroll your page up. Yeah, so you click on the third paragraph so that to jump to the
that particular session that we want.
Click, let me see.
Okay. If you want to see the effect, we have to add more information to it so that you can have a very good look at it. So I would like to add more.
What about if you use rather top and down, bottom?
Top and down, bottom.
Like, go to the top page, top of the page, the bottom of the page.
Unless that one, still you have to use the ID and the link to do that.
Yeah.
So with this, we can add CSS and JavaScript to give it a transition effect to look like maybe it's scrolling from top to down when we click on it. Please, can we move on?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
go
move
to
on.
your code page. Let's see.
Um, please, can we continue?
Yes.
I want to see where you created the ID, please.
Okay. I created the ID on the third paragraph. Okay, this is it.
Okay.
Why do we have the hash sign there? The hash sign.
You use the hash sign to represent
Your link, your microphone.
ID
Come again.
and period or dot for
I. Okay.
class.
Okay.
The microphone. I said you use the.
It's okay.
Can we continue?
Yeah, now go to the.
Okay. So please, I want to clean. Can I continue?
Please now move to the where you created the link with the pound sign.
Yeah.
I've seen the ID.
There's it.
So if I pick this. Okay.
Can we move
Thanks.
on to the links for menu bar, home, about us, and those things? Starting from a list to links.
Mr. Kon, we are here to move to the list.
Okay, list. So you have to go to
let's move to the last. Let's move to the last aspect of the link.
Okay.
So we can have a link that maybe when you click on it, it will load the information, maybe to call someone. So we use that one, the anchor tag, then href. As for that one, we use the tell for a phone call, tell, then maybe plus 233, then the number. So 543, maybe like this. Then maybe my number. Then we close it like this. So break.
One. I want my 8 of change. One.
Please, can I move to my browser?
No, please wait.
Oh, okay.
So it says next one is to call a number.
Yeah. But mostly on this one, maybe unless you have external app that will support, but in phones, it will copy the number to your phone book or your dial pad so that you can call that number.
Okay.
So I then move to my browser, refresh. Then, so please, you see, this site is trying to open a pick an app. So unless you have an external,
your line was breaking, so I did not get that part.
I said when I click on this link, it tells me this site is trying to open
App. Okay.
pick an app. So it needs an external app to do that. So maybe if you have a Skype can help doing that. Okay. So I think these are some basic.
The link is down.
Yeah, the link is somehow down from its end.
Different types of links that so please I want to look.
Please, can you come again with the link, because it's wonderful with the link. I can't get everything.
Can you repeat what you did?
Or everything.
Oh. Start again, Gilbert. Yes,
Hello.
I can hear you.
Everything or the only my number part.
I think after it, or you have to go.
Yeah, you have to go back because we hardly got what you were doing.
Okay. I said to create a link that leads to a different site that is being hosted. We use the anchor tag. That's the A.
Oh, then we are at the number side. The number side. The number side alone.
The number side.
Yes.
Only. What I was trying to say is that after you finish, you just have to brush through. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just go through.
Okay.
Recap of all that you said.
Recap.
Go over.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
The network is very
okay.
The network.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can hear you. Give a talk. We can hear
it is good now.
The number side alone. Explain.
I think it's better.
Okay.
We can hear you now.
To create a link. To create an external link that leads to a different or a hosted site, we use the anchor tag, then the href as our destination, then we include the http with these two dots, then // without this one, it won't come, so we have to include them, then the link or the site domain, that's the maybe facebook.com or google.com. Please, are we clear?
Sure.
Yes.
Then we can navigate to a local file. So with this, we use the // to navigate to where our local file is. Then we link it to our site. Then we can link a session of our page with the help of the class and IDs. And we can also create a link for telephones. That's the last part, which includes the tel, then this dot, then plus 233 to help in country code. If you clean this one and bring 0, sometimes find it hard to locate the destination. So with the help of the plus 233 as the country code followed by the number, then we can create a link for our telephone. Please, are we clear?
Sure.
Yeah.
So let's go to the
okay,
web
I
page.
think our time is limited. So let me try to create. Let me create a link that will open maybe a
Go to the web
I say
page
go to the web page
and click on a number and let's see what will happen.
when we click on a number, an alert will pop up saying this site is trying to open pick an app. This means we need a third-party application that will do the call or the calling for us.
Okay.
If it was to be a phone or a mobile phone, it would have copied the number to our dial pad.
Okay.
For us to call.
Click on open, let's see. Click on open and let's see.
I don't have any
you don't want
I don't have any third-party application
it's inactive.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Inactive. Okay. Okay, now let's move on. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes more.
So we have
anyway, I can show from my end if you want me to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Who want to show his work?
Should I?
Okay, yeah, show your screen. Gabriel, let's then show your screen and I'll record this one and then put it down. Who is showing the screen?
Well, from where I got, this is what I was able to come up.
Okay, let's see your screen.
Hope you can see.
Let's see.
So when I click on the number, it tells me pick an application. So when I allow, it brings these ones out. So I give me the options, choose any of them to call.
Allow. Move on.
That's what I've done. So
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it's your allow
yes.
active.
So I've not launched mine. My Skype is not active. None of them is active. I was just showing you the number of applications that will pop up when you click on them.
Okay, yeah. You've done well. Anyone else who wants to show his work? 2 minutes to go. Who wants to show his work? We will end here and then we'll continue tomorrow. A lot has been done. The program is 30 minutes, but look, every day we spend more than 1 hour. So who is showing his work?
But
the link?
Mr. James.
Boss.
The link challenge has to be resolved because it makes he goes forward or you go forward and people doesn't get the gaps. So by the number, we have to be trying to chase you and it doesn't flow well.
Sure.
We have to get a stable network from yourself.
Sure. You are right, and then we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Were you able to get your page? All right. We have less than 1 minute. 1 minute to go. I think his site to Mr. Peter's site is also the link is also down a little bit. But they were able to host 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 people for today. It's not bad. All we need to work on now is the link. we will see whether we can go in for fiber. I'm working on it to get us fiber, so don't worry. I think when trainers link is
fine. I get that MTN table net. The MTN table net is fiber.
What about the fiber?
The fiber, if only is in your location, you know, MTN fiber is not in all parts of the country or in most cities.
Okay,
so
sure.
The MTN table net have a good, strong internet connectivity.
So trainers must get that one. We'll do that. We will do that.
Yes, please.
We will do that. Let's end the session, and then we can play back. I'll put this one in the group for you.